Hey y'all. Just as I thought that I finished making videos for today, um, I come across this topic that honestly has taken a little bit of steam out of me. It's like just when I think, people are kind of opening their eyes to see what's going on, something pulls me back and says, well, Rhonda, maybe that's just not the case. I don't know. But a couple of weeks ago, I made a video after the debates um, talking about how the media and the DNC basically, and the establishment basically hates Tulsi Gabbard. Why? The things they are doing to hinder her campaign. And lo and behold, today I go on Twitter to find out, like zombies and puppets, you actually have people celebrating the fact that Tulsi is not going to make it into the next round of debates. So first, I want to show you guys a few of those tweets, a new article that recently came out about this, and then talk about why this is so problematic, okay? So let's just briefly take a look at this. You literally have people celebrating, printing out the guest list for the Tulsi Didn't Qualify party. All of us at the Tulsi Didn't Qualify party. People making jokes, Tulsi Didn't Qualify party. Anti-LGBTQ bigots have no place in the Democratic Party, Tulsi Didn't Qualify party. Like, it just goes on and on, right? They're trying to make these little just snarky memes and stuff with Kamala Harris. And you have thousands of people. Tweeting about this. Tulsi Gabbard still wearing all white during the next debate. My Twitter is showing that. My Twitter is showing 21,000 tweets. So you have quite a bit of people talking about this. Now, let me show you guys this article from the Washington Examiner that just came out yesterday. And I've already did a full video talking about some of the things that they've done to try to hinder the success of Tulsi Gabbard's campaign, particularly when she had that standout moment in the debates against against Kamala Harris, where, just let me remind you, the only thing this lady did was call Kamala Harris' record to task. No personal attacks, no smears or propaganda, strictly calling her out on her record. And in some strange alternative universe that we live in, that's problematic. But this is just yesterday from the Washington Examiner, how the DNC is unfairly tilting the field against Tulsi Gabbard. All right. And I'm not going to read the full article. I will link this below. But the most recent issue is the DNC's qualification criteria for the third Democratic primary debate set for September. The DNC has understandably sought to cut down on the number of candidates granted a place on the debate stage, and they've done so by putting in place more stringent qualification requirements. Now candidates must show 4 DNC-approved polls, placing them at a 2% or higher, and they must also receive 130,000 unique donations. But here's where the bias comes in. The decision as to which polls are DNC approved and which are not. Several of these campaigns have met the polling threshold in more than 4 reputable polls, just not the ones approved by the DNC, whose criteria for poll approval are unknown and opaque. All right. So this article just goes on to talk about this. And like I said, I did a whole video. Let me stop sharing. I did a whole video, and I'll link the video below, of the things that the DNC, the media, social media are doing to hinder this lady campaign. And what do we find today? Like freaking zombies. I cannot make this stuff up. Like zombies and like puppets. Once again, you literally have people cheering. They are cheering for DNC corruption, Google and Twitter collusion, and meddling, the endless war and propaganda machine. And they are cheering for the establishment, which they pretend to be against any other day. Let me tell you this. Whether you agree with Tulsi's platform or not, whether you agree with Tulsi's politics or not, what we are seeing is unconscionable. From literally Google shadow banning her campaign after her standout moment, the media, particularly how they have been handling her, even Vice News just a couple days ago were trying to smear her with Assad propaganda, and Twitter propping up or shadow banning certain Twitter trends. I can't even talk, y'all. Propping up or shadow banning certain Twitter trends. Try saying that 3 times fast. To negatively impact her. And people cheering. And what this proves to me is that people either have no clue or they just don't care that the DNC has not changed. They have not changed since 2016 when they were pro-establishment, or 2016 where they effectively colluded against Bernie Sanders. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Like, I don't know what else I can say. It's just sad. But those are my thoughts. Leave your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.